Ladies and gentlemen, heavyweight action coming to the ring. Please welcome now from Liverpool, David Price.
A rapturous reception and a massive smile. Strange twists and turns permutate through this most dramatic of sports. And here is a really unexpected and amazing chance for Liverpool's huge David Price.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion from Chekhov, Russia, Alexander Povetkin.
Once he was a former world kickboxing champion, then a multi-time amateur champion who struck gold in Athens and graduated professionally to become the WBA heavyweight holder and a true threat at the summit of the major division.
Okay, fellas, spoke to you both in the dressing room. You both know what I expect. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both of you watch your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Tilt. And what of Liverpool's 6'8", hard-hitting but often fragile giant, David Price. Rank outsider here, but absolutely nothing to lose.
If you utilise it correctly.
Right hand from Povetkin. Will he try and catch Price cold? So many want to see him succeed.
And he knows his way around the ring. He's a very good operator, working the body early on, now switching to the head as David Price just...
The jab, David Price not thudding it home as he did when he was British and Commonwealth champion. He looked like he was going to have the big fights with Tyson Fury. On Alexander Povetkin, remember Klitschko?
I'd like to see him step in behind the jab, then he can throw that big right hand on his back foot, tentatively throw.
He said, maybe this is the luck after all that's gone wrong that I need. Body shots from Povetkin.
Good attitude as well from David Price to take this opportunity. He knows it's a risk, but he's got a chance here.
Uppercut tried for the first time for Price. Derry Matthews beckoning him on in the corner. Now the Smith brothers will be around with their support. Tony Bellew, of course. They love the upset win, and that was a good shot from Price. And again a right hand, and he just hurts Povetkin at the end of the first, and he's on shaky legs, the Russian, as he goes back to the corner. And the Povetkin, what about the end of the round?
He stepped from that left hook on the replay. We didn't see the right hand land, and that did connect, and we saw the effect of Povetkin. Price has to believe in himself, and he has to throw that right hand down the pipe.
Them quickly for David Price. Povetkin can punch too, though. 23 KOs in his 33 victories down the years at a much higher level, and there's a right hand just squeaking through. He utilised that punch. That's vital punch for a heavyweight, but hand speed there from Povetkin. Good combination, and Price took it. David Price. He does seem relaxed, doesn't he?
He does, and he timed the jab well there, knocking Povetkin off balance as he moved in. And if you can keep that jab sharp.
That right eye just a little sore for Povetkin.
Povetkin catches it with his left hand and just pushes it down out of the way. He's done that a couple of times now, so he's looking for the right hand that Price is throwing.
Trying to chop the right hand home, Price. That's a good jab. But when Povetkin gets in close, interesting this, isn't it, Cole?
Very interesting. It's a very nice, relaxed jab from Price when he uses it. Throws it from nowhere and lands flush on the face of Povetkin. He's got a good defence, nice high guard, but the body's wide open.
But in Liverpool, they really are, aren't they? Super close.
They are, yes. I mean, Tony Bellew and David Price go back a long way.
Against a certain David Hay, who was with us last week. Alexander Povetkin today. Maybe that's an omen, maybe not. Right hand from Povetkin, and it got through. Is the defence tight enough, both to head and body of Price? That's better, though. And he really opened up there. And if this is a shootout, it will get really fascinating. But Povetkin lands a left hook, and David Price is absolutely devastated with himself. He's distraught. He banged the canvas. The legs are shaky. He was really annoyed. But he went into the pocket, and Povetkin found the shot, and a right hand, and Price has got to cover up. and there's a lot of time in the round.
Showing how dangerous he is there, Povetkin landing that looping overhand right, flush on the chin of Price.
He's done well to get his legs back together. Here comes Price with a combination. He's going to go for it now, isn't he?
He has to. This is good work. He's got that steely look about him. He's gritting his gum shield and firing back. But Povetkin's still looking dangerous.
Drama here in the heavyweight division. And we haven't even got to the top of the bell. And the left hand from David Price. And Povetkin falls into the neutral corner. And the ropes held him up. And Howard Foster administers the count, but the bell is going to come any second, and does. And what about that for a session? Price down, almost out, but at the end he wobbles Povetkin. Heavyweight boxing is back.
Getting off the canvas to then produce a left hook, not quite a knockdown, saved by the corner, but he got the count. That has to be an even round, surely.
Povetkin.
There's the left hook from Price landing. Landing flush, stumbling back, and then his legs deceiving him here as he backs up.
One big shot apiece, and the legs haven't recovered. I'm not sure of Alexander Povetkin, and here's David Price.
Still hurt here, you see him wobble as he gets off the canvas, but he's still dangerous.
He surely has to, because Povetkin will regroup. Just jumping in there, Price, but really the judges' cards are not going to be needed here. Povetkin, the pair of them. And we're only halfway into the 4th round.
And it's almost a matter of who lands first here.
It's that hand speed, the combinations of Povetkin that can trouble Price. The cut opened again.
You see stuff now waiting for somebody to connect with a big shot. Stay cautious behind that jab and time that right hand. Not far away with that one.
Really trying to get the leverage into the right. And he's already showed so much bottle here, David Price, to get up off the canvas.
Yes, that's right. He said all the right things on the build-up, and he looked different tonight. He looked confident.
Looks confident.
He does. He's looking for that shot. He's taking his time. He's doing the right thing here. Good work.
If Price can pull it off. Remember, he's been down. Povetkin up on the card surely already, but go next with this heavyweight fight.
Povetkin breathing heavy. Price should see what's happening with Povetkin's stamina. If he is struggling for it, and just try and keep the jab and keep him long. Let him work, but don't let anything through.
Phenomenal times for the big boys. And Povetkin with a right hand and a left hook lays out David Price. The towel's in. He won't make it, and it is Alexander Povetkin that finds the ammunition to end the argument, and he will be the one that goes forward. The paramedics straight in to tend to David Price, and as we saw last week, excellent work from the brilliant doctors, and Lucas Brown was able to fly back to Australia the next day. Pride hurt, but healthy and fine. And David Price, it was a heavy fall, wasn't it, after a savage heavyweight encounter?
Well, it was a big right hand that landed, and David Price was almost knocked out on his feet. Povetkin able to land a free left hook, a big, powerful left hook, which then sent Price stumbling heavy to the canvas. He's conscious, he's on oxygen. It's looking good for him. We have to be cautious.
And very good that Alexander Povetkin went straight over to make sure he's all right, and I think he's going to be lifted up onto the stool. David Price, he put everything into that.
Yeah, he's on his feet.
And he's getting a huge round of applause from the 78,000 in here, David Price. It didn't work out for him. Alexander Povetkin, as most felt beforehand, found a way too strong, but there were moments where he looked tired, and you never know, it could have been Price that landed that shot, but Povetkin is a quality fighter, and he got the job done.
He certainly did get the job done, and I think this is how. There's the right hand. Price here dazed, silly really, arms down, totally doesn't know where he is, and he gave Alexander Povetkin a free hit. We see it here, there's the overhand right. This is where Price now is dazed. This is what you call knocked out on your feet. And then there, the left hook. He didn't even know it was coming, and it was a full-blooded left hook.
He couldn't get his arms up, could he, to defend himself? The right hand, first of all, and it disorientated him around the temple. The long arms go down, and that is a free shot for Alexander Povetkin.
Quality work from Povetkin, left hook to the body, and then a sneaky overhand right. And Price there, as I said, he was hit with a shot he didn't see coming, and that's the devastating damage and impact with these heavyweights. This is what happens. This is the dark side. But one thing David Price can do.
This was the third round when Price went down, and then he was very animated in his anger.
And he came back so well from this knockdown. Look how angry he is there, thumping the canvas.
He knew where it was. Then he did this bomb with a left hook. But it was right at the end of the round, and Povetkin was all over the place. We didn't know whether his legs would recover, but he did. You've got to give him credit here, Alexander Povetkin. It was a crushing finish.
You have. You've also got to give David Price credit, because the way he came back from that knockdown, he really meant it, he believes it. But unfortunately for him, it wasn't his night. Heavyweight boxing, you've seen one punch can change the tide. But he can go out of this ring this evening with his head held high. He really can. He's done himself proud, but unfortunately, that was a bad knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Howard Foster will bring together both boxers. As he does so, please show your appreciation for both these heavyweights in the ring. The official time, 1 minute 2 seconds of round number 5. Referee Mr. Foster dispenses with the count. The winner by technical count out. He is still the WBO International and now the WBA Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion from Russia, Alexander Sasha Povetkin.